Welcome back to the Maven Show. This is your host, Rohit. Today we have JaTaun, the motivational speaker and entrepreneur. Thank you, JaTaun, for getting into the show.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Amazing. I think you've been enjoying your day so far. So we will be talking about a bunch of things today, like what it takes to start a business. And so you've been a motivational speaker for last probably like more than 15 years now, and been motivating entrepreneurs, even like me, small, big, enterprise guys, and so on. So, would you like to just give a quick intro of yourself first, how you got started and how the life is going so far?
My name is JaTaun Noelle, and
Uh-huh.
I am a 16-year career professional. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for 16 years. I've been a mentor for 9 years, and I've been a motivational speaker for approximately about half of that time. Within that amount of time, I've just had lots of experience with being a small business because all three of those are small businesses of mine. And so I know the ins and outs of starting a small business, the ups, the downs, the happies, the sad moments. But I will say honestly, I have enjoyed every bit of it. It's been a wonderful journey for me.
You've been into business, you've been like motivating business guys and so on. So, what do you think? Like, how to get started with a business and what motivation you got to take to get started with the business?
So to get started, I would say this: you have to have a wild imagination. You have to have a wild imagination because to be an entrepreneur or a business owner, you have to be able to think outside the box.
Mhm.
You have to think of things that other people won't think of because this is your dream, this is your vision. And in order for it to come to life, you have to have a wild imagination, meaning dream the biggest, the highest that you can go. That would be the first thing. And then I would say, um, you have to be a risk taker. So that's something that most people will not tell you to do. But I am a risk taker. And it's because I became an entrepreneur, is why I learned how to become a risk taker. If you stay in your comfort zone, you'll never know the depths of your ability. So it's called for. You take risks. And even if it doesn't turn out the way that you anticipated or planned for, the fact that you attempted is a success. It's not a failure.
I was talking about the motivation and guts. Do you think is it easy to get started with a business and what it takes to get going within the business?
So to get started in a business, you know what? If you have to motivate yourself, you have to be motivated because in order to run a business, you have to stay focused. And part of being focused is being motivated. So if you don't have anybody else but yourself to tell
Yeah.
yourself, I can do this, I can make it, this
Mhm.
will be a successful business. That is all you need. You don't need a cheer team. You are your own cheer team. And motivation comes in many forms. I mean, for me, I love music. So music is my inspiration. It helps motivates me. I pray. So that's another way that motivates me. But you have to find your own source of motivation and use it as your fuel to start your business because that's what you're going to rely on when you have days when you are low, when you feel like you didn't do enough or there wasn't enough that you could have done. That is what you're going to rely on to keep you going.
And you still, and how do you like to say like keep going in business and never giving up? Because I have obviously seen like even bunch of my college friends or university friends, these guys have started the businesses as well. And after a year or so, or 2 years or so, these guys just gave up just because a few reasons, because things were not working out. And I have even seen like uh many of my business friends, though like not business friends, but yeah, the guys who was get started, people usually give up. Like they usually give up when they are not seeing anything or things are not going well. So they just give up quickly. What would you like to speak about that?
So let me just say this. I've been an events planner for 16 years. I didn't even think I would make it the first year. I
Mhm.
did not think I would make it the first year. But the one thing I will tell you, you have to surround yourself around people that are going to motivate you. And if they're not going to motivate you, you know what? You got to do it yourself. There's a
Mhm.
reason why you have a vision. There's a reason why you have a dream. And if you have a vision and a dream, it is to manifest into a success. But success is not easy. It's not easy. However, don't give up. I
Yeah.
wanted to give up my first year, and I'm so grateful that I did not, because in being an events planner, it manifested other abilities that I did not know I had, and I've been able to motivate other people, and I've been able to help them start their own businesses because I did not give up. So I would say to you, keep trying. Even if you don't think it's going to give you something, don't give up because you have a dream. A
Yeah.
dream is just not given to you for no reason. It is given to you to manifest into a success. Keep going. Keep going. Don't give up.
Opportunities or regret? Have you regret anything in the life? Like, have you missed any opportunity? Like, do you have any regrets?
No, I have no regrets.
I don't have so
Even
much.
with my mistakes, even with my falters, I have fallen a lot. I've fallen a lot. I've gotten back up, but I don't regret it. And the reason I don't regret any of it is because it has made me into the person that I am today. So I can't regret that because it's built me into who I am.
Got
And
it.
I'm very proud of who I am. So no, I have no regrets.
People should take opportunities like each and every single thing, like to get the shot done.
Here's what I would tell people.
Uh-huh.
If you have a dream, don't let anyone or anything stop you. Don't. Go with your dream, run with your dream, do whatever it takes to get that dream to the success level that you would like it to be. Don't ever give up. And I know it's harder, it's easier said than done for some, but I am a living witness. When you don't give up, this is what you will get. I'm talking to people that to an audience. I never
Yeah.
thought I would be on a podcast, but because of my ability to speak and because of my ability to provide the services that I provide, I am able to do what it is I've been dreaming to do all my life. But it's because I didn't give up. It's because I did not give up. Don't give up.
And how would you like to say, like, how to consider resources to start a business? Because it's not easy to start a business.
So I come from humble beginnings. I didn't have a savings. I didn't have anything. But I'm going to tell you what I used. I use my hands. These are my tools. This mouth is my piece. So I was able to get funding using my hands, using my voice, and other avenues that I know here in America we can use. We have with small business loans. We have what's called an SBA, a Small Business Administration.
Yeah.
There are so many outside entities that you don't have to rely on family. You don't have to rely on your own income, actually. There are micro loans. There are different types of resources that are available to you, but you have to do the research. The money is there. Trust me, there is resources available. I didn't think I would have resources, but as I did my own research and I kept digging and I kept digging, the resources became available to me. But again, it comes with determination. You got to be motivated to find your source of funding. And there's always a day where it will come to fruition, but you've got to keep working at it. You have to keep working at it.
Got it. And you are known as a motivational speaker. Like, how you would like to motivate me to keep going though? Me or small entrepreneurs though, or whomsoever like listening to this podcast, like how would you like to speak about it, like to keep going? I've been into business, like I started my first company when I was 20. So now I turned 23 now. So it's been 2 years for this company as well. And I'm entering into Web3 as well. I'm launching my second brand too. So how would you like to speak about me or even the guys in young age or late teens starting out? Being as an entrepreneur or serial entrepreneur or getting into business, failed many successes, bunch of failures, and so on. Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to say to you. Congratulate yourself. You've made it through your first year. You've made it through your second year. There is a reason why you are still here. Take the gifts that you've been given and multiply on them. Don't just turn over your baby, your businesses to other people. You maintain, retain ownership of those businesses.
Yeah.
And you make sure that if whoever is on your team, they have to align with your dream and your visions. If they don't align with your dream and your visions, then you need to find someone else to support you. This is your baby. These are your
Yeah.
dreams.
I
You don't
know.
entrust them just to anybody. And I will
About.
also tell you, you know what? Keep going. It is in you. I see it in you. And there are so many other opportunities that you're going to birth. But
Yeah.
you've got to remember, stay focused, stay humble, and above all things, give back. Give back.
Yeah.
And all you're doing, give back.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being into the show and sharing these insights. I guess people would love to listen this episode and we would love to have you in into the next season as well.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I am so honored. It's a privilege to have met you, to have met your audience. Thank you so much. It is a blessing. Thank you.